Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Mercedes E-Class. We're talking specifically about the generation that you see right here from year 2010 to year 2016. This is known as generation W212. If you have a problem where the car does not start, does not crank, stay with us guys, we will explain what can easily cause that, what you need to check. First we'll start by explaining about some fuses that most people don't even know that exist. Stay with us, we'll explain where they're located. Some of those are hidden in a fuse box that most of you will not even know. So we'll talk about that, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E-Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17 guys, this is the W212 guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make guys at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars guys in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, what do we have here? We have that generation Mercedes E-Class right here. This is the pre-facelifted model of that generation, this is the facelifted model. It will work for both. Now, you guys have multiple fuse boxes, today we'll work in 3. First we need to open the hood, there are multiple fuses that you need to check, then we'll explain what else can cause the car not to start, not to crank. Now on the driver's side here, behind the shock tower, you have that cover. Open it, you'll find a fuse box that will look like this one. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So here guys, what we need to check. Okay, if your car does not start, does not crank, multiple fuses will need to be checked. Some of those control the engine, computer, ignition switch, starters, immobilizer, multiple things. We'll start by that section right here. If we come here, you need to check fuse number 4, fuse number 6, fuse number 7. Numbers will be printed either on the left or the right side of the fuses. Then we go to the upper section and we need to check guys, fuse number 12, fuse number 16, you will need to check fuse number 22, 23, 4, 27, 33 and 34. Here you will need to check a few more relays before we go to a different fuse box, and we're talking about relay J, right here K, N, and relay R. Then you need to open the trunk. Here you have another fuse box under this cover. Open it, guys. Once you do that, okay, you have multiple fuses here, and we need to check a few of them. One of them is fuse 42, right here. Fuse number 88, 89, 91, 79. Relays that you will need to check here will be relay A, J, A, G, and B, these relays. Now under the hood, guys, you have another hidden fuse box. That's where your positive jump starter terminal is. If you remove that component, it looks like this one. It's a pre-fuse box. That's the same one, different angle. If you open it, you have multiple fuses. Three things we need to check here will be, next, guys, will be fuse known as MR6. So that will be that fuse. MR7, these two fuses, and then you need to check that fuse right here as well. Other things that can cause your Mercedes, guys, not to start, not to crank, could be of course bad starter. You need to check wiring harness, you need to check your car battery, that's obvious. It could be bad ignition switch, bad immobilizer, or the car, guys, okay, maybe forgot your key. We've seen that happen if the car sits with a dead battery for a long time. Those are some of the most common things we see at the garage. Hopefully the video will be helpful, and see you guys next time.